already. Already. Time is flying by quickly, and I'm so happy that you're still with me on the 10-pound drop down challenge. This is a 30 days challenge challenging you to drop 10 pounds. I'm showing you everything that you need to know so you can achieve it on your own. Not just lose 10 pounds, but this same formula, you could use it to lose 20, 30, 50 pounds, 60 pounds as well. So today is all about nutrition. However, I'm not talking about nutrition in the sense of keto and Atkins and those kind of stuff, but I'm addressing it a little different. Today, we're going to address it from a self-image point of view. Yeah, nutrition and self-image. So let's dive into that. We hear that old saying, we are what we eat. And for many, there's many factors about that is actually true. We are who we eat. If we eat junk, we tend to look like junk most of the times. Not all the times, but most of the time. If you find yourself eating, like you say, in a tropical country and eating a lot of starchy food, a lot of ground provisions and yams, and you tend to look that way. You know, if you eat a lot of seafood and rice, and you have a certain look, and it's actually kind of true. You are what you eat. So that's that. That's that. However, we not only that what we eat, but when we become what we eat, we start to have a self-image about who we are. If we either love how we look or we dislike how we look, and it's all because of what we eat. And today I'm doing things a little different by talking to you this way so you can have a deeper understanding of self-image, who we are. Let's address the first thing, which is fat. Fat is an extreme word. Many people say, I am fat. I'm not saying I dislike the word because it's a word, but fat is a very extreme word. Let me explain. When we eat food and we may eat more calories than our body needs, because it's what happens is when we eat food, our body take all the nutrients and the vitamins and all the stuff that it needs, plus the calories it needs to survive for the day and even beyond. It takes that in, and for the remaining that it don't need right now, it expels it or it stores it away as fatty cells. So fat is actually stored energy. That's what it is. So we should look at that fat that you accumulate over time as stored energy. So you have a ton of energy, a ton of energy to expel, a ton of energy to get rid of and really start moving again. So you need some form of movement. That's one. But we're still sticking with, again, the nutrition aspect of things. Fat is just stored energy, food you ate, and your body have got so much energy in it, not using it, so it store it away for a rainy day. So we have a ton of stored energy under our arms, might be under our neck, it might be at the sides. Most of us is in our midsections, lower back. We start to get these kind of, wings in the back. Sometimes it stores in the hips, inner thighs, butt. Mainly those are the places fat tend to be stored. There's rare occasion where some people may have it on the neck, upper back area as well. So usually that's the places your body stores fat. Also on your face. Yeah. But again, it's rare. Many times people have beautiful face and really nice slim face, and the body stored is the storage for the fatty cells, the stored energy. So understand that fat is just stored energy. So now let's rephrase the way we look at our body. Say, hey, we have a ton of energy to expel, to burn, and I need to be able to get that started. I need to try to steam up my furnace so it can start burning those stored energy. So that's that. So now we have a different image. Let's address a different thing now. Let's address vitamins, and just vitamins for now. Okay, before I dive into vitamins, let's break down the 7 things your body needs. And this is why I'm talking about nutrition today. Our body need carbohydrates. Our body need fats. Our body need sugars. Our body need vitamins, minerals, and also need water. There's some new theory come out last 10 years saying that your body need alcohol as well. I choose to differ. I disagree on that. Your body don't need no alcohol. There's these biases that some scientists want to hold, educated guys want to hold, that your body need alcohol. Your body don't need alcohol. Hell with that. So your body need these 7 things. Vitamins is one of them. And vitamin is critical to survival. Some people say that the word vitamins came from a Greek word that really means vital or very important. So our body needs it. And for most of those vitamins, we need to get it from outside sources. And most of the time, the food that we eat in that is heavily processed may not have the vitamins that you need to actually function. So in return, we start to not only store the fatty cells, but because we're lacking in all these vitamins, our body start to malfunction and acts different. We start to get mood swings and headaches and blurry eyes and a lot of achy feelings, and the list goes on and on and on. Hair falling out, we get dry skin, and the list goes on. There's too much to name, but just naming some few stuff: fungus in the nails and all this stuff. It could be lack of vitamins, and it's key important. The B12, I should say the B family of vitamins, you need it. The B12, the 6s, it helps with many aspects of your body. There's so much, the B family is a little big. That's one of the complex vitamins family. Also, I say you need surely vitamin C. Vitamin C is good for everything from bloody gums. You might have these, sometimes brushing your teeth with soft brush and your teeth is bleeding. Sometimes it could be a lack of vitamin C. Yeah. Okay, let's say you're getting flaky skin, like mainly around here, your face, your hair. It could also be a lack of oils, fat, like omega-3s, especially omega-3s. So, again, that's why I say we are what we eat. If we know what to eat and making sure these foods come dense and rich with minerals and vitamins, and we will function. We will function to the toughest. Our body was designed to survive. So it's storing away all these fatty cells, this energy, these fatty cells, because it want to survive. It want to make sure it have enough for a rainy day. But it's banking on you to continue moving, continue giving it what it needs to survive. So we need to consider that. We are what we eat. Vitamin is so complex that even lack of vitamins or certain vitamins could throw off your hormonal balances. It could even throw off how your production system, in the sense of making kids and stuff. Some studies shows that. That's why some women may need certain type of vitamin B, like the folic acids and stuff like that, more when they are trying to get pregnant or are pregnant, because the body needs it. So consider making sure your food have them. Vitamin B could be found in everything from blueberries to actually different form of leafy greens as well. So look into all the vitamins for A, K, C, E, all of them, the D. Look into all of the vitamins family and try to make sure you get these vitamins into your system daily because you need it to survive. Okay, let's dive into. So I just was touching the vitamins in that 7 things. Let's talk about toxic. You see, weight loss have a lot to do with the toxicness in your space, and that is everything from your environment, what you eat, internally, your air you breathe, the water you drink, the noise. All this stuff could be affecting your weight loss. But I'm not going to talk about the noise and stuff. We're just talking about the nutrition part of it. So the toxic, the food. The food itself might be tasting good to the palate because we train our palate to like certain foods, but the food itself may be very toxic to the body. So much toxic because not only that, boy, I could continue down this pathway because it's really touchy, especially for me because when I discovered, I realized what was I doing to my body? What was I doing? Foods like meats, and especially how we like to prepare certain meats. Some people have it rare, medium rare, and half done, and not realizing meats, all type of meats, including fish, is also meat. When you eat these these animals, it comes with parasites that is naked to the eyes. You can't really see them. Some of them, most of them don't grow big, so you can't see them, but some of them actually grows big, like worm-like. And what this parasite does with most 99% of people have parasites, and it's from the food they eat, the water they drink. And this parasite goes into your body and it feeds off on all the vitamins and minerals that your body's supposed to be getting. Is feeding on that to survive. So you find you're struggling, and sometimes it could be because of what we eat produce a certain environment in our gut that is now conducive to really losing weight. And it becomes and it feels like a struggle. So how do you get rid of it? It have stuff like cloves, stuff like black walnut, the nut itself, the shell. That as well, you could find it in many places, and you drink those stuff, wormwood, all this stuff could help. According to some studies, that could help get rid of those parasites. And in return, when you're watching what you're eating, being mindful of what you're eating, your body now could consume all those minerals and vitamins and all this stuff that your body need, that you're now aware of it, and it could absorb it so your body could perform better. So in return, it could help you lose the weight. There's a lot of this you could talk about. The things about it is this. Internally, our body have an internal scale. And you might be saying, I want to look like this, I want to look like that. But our body have this internal scale that is comfortable or conducive for well-being, good living. And what I observe with many of my clients for the since 2001 was this. As they start to be mindful of what they eat, and they really work on restoring this physique with providing exactly what the body needs, the body by itself start to regulate everything different. And it start to get rid of the stored fat. It start to drop the weight, and your body get into a space where it feel comfortable at, and it stays there. And you just drop weight until it feels comfortable. And in that comfortable zone is usually where you're supposed to be. And there's no ideal number. There's no ideal number at all. But you will see it within time. You'll see it within time. I saw it with me, that I lose so much weight that now I'm this. I'm right here. I'm not going nowhere else. Although I say I want to lose 10 more pounds, but do I? No. My body has been floating around this now for years, and I like it. It feels good. I was 240 pounds, and I found myself with achy joints, can't sleep properly, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. And I started to be mindful of what I was eating, making sure I know I need fats, but I need good fats. You can find avocados and flaxseed and certain type of fish, and you can find these stuff there. I know I can get certain vitamins from fruits and vegetables, and I was mindful of making sure my body get this stuff. And in return, my body started to drop the weight until I am here, and I love it. Even without really exercising, because the exercising also helps to lose the weight because it's tapping into the fatty cells for the energy to continue pushing. And then what happens too, your muscles continue burning long after you finish workout and still tapping into the fatty cells, and I get toned and tighter. But most of the time when you just lose weight by eating, your body just feel like the fluffy body. You lose weight, but you like the way you look in the scale, but you may not be 100% liking the way you look when you see yourself. It's still a little too soft, and you really want to get toned and tight as well. So movement could help with the nutrition aspect. I could continue talking about this over and over and over and over, but toxicness with the food and what we drink is key. The alcohol affects the body extreme. That's why when you get drunk, they say you're intoxicated, because you just put a ton of toxic gunk in your body. Now your body's trying to filter it out through we have the filter system in our body, our lungs, our liver, our kidneys, that does all the heavy filtering, and we sometimes ponder with so much toxic that over time it breaks down, or we get cancers, and it's because of what we eat. We are who we eat. So remember that. Without any shadow of a doubt, we are what we eat. So be mindful of what we eat. If you want to look great, we have to eat great. If you want to feel great, you have to eat great. You have to be saying, okay, it's time for a change. And just be mindful, because you know what is considered good to some degree. You may not have all the knowledge of a nutritionist like myself, but you will have a general idea of what could be good. So try with one little thing, saying, okay, I will try one thing. I may try to eat one fruit for the week, 2 fruit for the week, drink more water for the week, and you just consider doing one task for the week. And you will see yourself on that journey. You'll see yourself dropping that 10 pounds and even more. So that's a cool thing. So I could continue talking about this, and I really want to dive in more, but I don't want to keep you here long and forever because I love when you stay with me. However, I'll say this. If this information you see that it can help a friend or affect a friend's life for the better, share the love, share the link. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what takeaway did you get from today. What are the things you would have loved me to talk about as well? Because I could address these in upcoming sessions. I would love to hear your feedback, because from your feedback, I get the energy and the drive to even push on further and continue giving and delivering by hearing from you. So I would love to hear from you. So leave some comments in the group. Love to hear back from you. Okay, I think that's it. I'll wrap it up for the day. As always, I want you to stay safe and stay fit and healthy.